Hey, what's up, dudes? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video. Today we have some pretty big information, an updated FAQ from Dead by Daylight Behavior themselves that gives us an idea of what's going to be happening with the Stranger Things content after it leaves Dead by Daylight. We also have an update on how the bots are actually working in Dead by Daylight on the PTB, so we're going to talk about that. But before we get into all of it, I do want to say the Stranger Things clearance sale is now going. You can get 60% off of a lot of stuff and 50% off of most things, so if you guys don't own the Stranger Things chapter or some of the skins or etc. when it comes to that, make sure you guys grab them. It was a really good chapter, really good DLC. The only thing, if you buy it and all the skins, the only thing you'll be missing is the actual map because it will be removed permanently. And also, before we get into it, if you guys are updated, informed, or entertained, please consider leaving a like on the video. It helps out a ton with visibility and showing the video off to more people. It helps us grow. And also, if you want more Dead by Daylight content like this, updates, news, theories, leaks, etc., please consider subscribing to the channel. That means an absolute ton to me. But let's go ahead and jump in on this one. So we're going to go ahead and talk about Stranger Things first. So Dead by Daylight Behavior yesterday, they made a big FAQ update just for Stranger Things, and it lets us know a fair bit of things. So we're going to kind of skim through this and go over the most important things that people have been curious about. So we're going to start with, why will Stranger Things content not be available for purchase after November 17th at 2 p.m. EST? So we're not going to go through the rest of everything, like the words and stuff, but we do know now that the confirmed date that it will be going off of the store and everything, you'll have a chance to buy it until November 17th at 2 p.m. EST. So make sure you guys go grab that. And here's a thing that I do want to answer for a lot of people because it was still a question. If I own the Stranger Things chapter or individual characters, will I still be able to play with the characters after the removal? Yes, with the exception of Hawking's National Laboratory map, all Stranger Things content, including characters, outfits, and perks, will remain playable if purchased before November 17th at 2 p.m. EST. Nancy, Steve, the demo will continue to be a part of the Dead by Daylight experience for all players. We invite fans who haven't, go purchase it if you haven't. So what will happen with the perks / add-ons? All perks, teachable perks, add-ons related to Stranger Things will continue to be earnable and unlockable in those characters' BLOODWEB, so that's really good. The daily rituals will also still be available to players who own the Stranger Things characters as well, and we're going to get some info on teachable perks here in just a second, but that's a really good thing too. It's not going to exclude, these characters from, the daily rituals just because they're not characters in the game anymore. That's really good for all those people who really like to play Demogorgon, and if you play Demogorgon, it's nice to always get those daily rituals to earn a little bit more blood points when you're playing your character anyway. I know not a lot of people care, but some people do. What about achievements? You don't lose your progress on the characters that you already own. The achievements will also be made generic, so not specific to Stranger Things content. And if you had already completed the achievement will be automatically unlocked for you. So that is really, really good as well. And this is probably the most important one out of all of this, because there's a lot of perks on Steve and Nancy and the Demogorgon that people are gonna be wanting to get, even if they came late to the party. If they were late and didn't get to buy the chapter, didn't get to, get the perks or anything, will you ever be able to get those perks again? Yes, for players who don't own Steve, Nancy, or Demo, Stranger Things perks will appear as generic Dead by Daylight perks starting on November 17th. The newly generic perks will be earnable for all players through leveling up. So imagine it's like Whispers or something. It's going to be like Whispers or No Eggs. You'll just have it in your BLOODWEB. It will eventually pop up in your BLOODWEB, so you can just get it. That is a really good thing, and I commend Dead by Daylight and Behavior for actually doing that, and Netflix for allowing it, because Demo had some really good perks in my opinion. Nancy has one of the best perks, healing perks in the game, with Inner Strength that also, incentivizes you to go after those damn bones so you don't get no egg to death or, ruined or whatever else. So that's a really good thing. And this is another big one. Does this apply to all platforms, including mobile? Yes, it applies to Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, Stadia, Nintendo Switch, and Dead by Daylight Mobile. So these characters, you're literally not going to be able to get them on anything. So that is everything for the Stranger Things update. Some pretty good stuff in there, because there was a lot of questions surrounding perks and everything else. So I'm very, very happy that they actually cleared everything up with a good, nice, big FAQ. That's always helpful. And now I'm going to talk about the very small piece of information, but still, I think it's very interesting, from DBD News. They say, more info to Secret Bot Match. This feature was made only for new players. When players start searching for a match for the first time, they will always end up playing against bots. This only applies for the first match. So now we know how it's kind of working in the PTB. I'm not sure how, disconnecting players, I'm not sure if we'll ever get bots there. there. But it seems like for your first match on like PlayStation and Xbox and PC now, it seems like the first match that you ever play on the game will always be a bot match now, which is very interesting. And I don't know how exactly I feel about that, because I feel like the first match for a lot of games, at least in my head, are a make or break. It's like, am I going to enjoy this game or not? Am I interested? So to have a bot match and not to really get the full experience of the game, I guess you won't get face camp, so I guess that's a good counter to that, or maybe tunnel, but we'll see how they program that AI. But it's still very interesting that it's always going to be a bot match on the first match a player plays. That's very, very interesting. I can't wait to hear more about bot games. I wonder if they're going to act like full bot games, so players can go in and test new killers, test new perks and stuff without being in that live game environment. And if you're not a content creator, then you probably don't have a ton of friends that play the game that you can, you know, get into an actual full kill your friends lobby to test everything out and actually get used to the killers. So I can't wait to see what they actually do with bot games. I'm very interested in it. But I want you guys to let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say. How are you feeling about the Stranger Things update? Are you relieved about the perks still being generic and everybody being able to get them? Let me know about that in the comments down below. And what are your guys' thoughts on bot matches? Are you wanting more of those? Good way to learn a new killer, good way to get the feel for a new survivor and their perks. Let me know that in the comments down below too. But that's going to do it for me, dudes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support over the past little bit. It's been absolutely insane and incredible. But that's going to do it for me again. Thank you for watching again. My name is Tootin. I've been your host, and I'll see you dudes next time. Peace out.